So Sid, welcome to our store here at Thornton's Budgeons in Belsize Park.
An amazing store, fantastic range of products, great atmosphere. What's the secret to your success?
Well, the whole success is around the people and what we've done to tap into more of the human potential, as we call it, of the people who work here. And I had been working on this idea of heart and business for years, and I realised that what it was about was having a business with a heart, caring for people and helping people step up to basically deliver more of their human potential.
Can you give me an example of your heart program?
I have a lovely example, and it's all about tomatoes.
Okay.
So if you look at our fruit and veg department, the guy who runs that is a Sri Lankan guy. He's worked here for years. He went through a coaching process and he suddenly realised that it was okay to bring his creativity to work. And he started building tomato displays. People started taking photographs of their newborn babies in front of the tomatoes at Thornton's Budgeons. And I see him engaging with customers in a way that he never did before.
How does that benefit the business? How does that benefit your bottom line?
From a bottom line point of view, all the energy we feel in the store translates itself into people doing a better job. Okay, so that's the soft side. The hard side is right now we are 10% ahead of where we were 2 years ago. Also, our average length of service is 50% more than other comparable stores.
How has the heart program benefited you?
The heart program is something where we will come together with Andrew and discuss perhaps our thoughts and ideas about working here in Budgeons, how we're feeling, and any improvements that need to be made.
So why do you enjoy working here?
I mean, it's a great environment to work with, which is why I think I've been here for so long.
Well, local suppliers are absolutely critical because it gives us a huge point of difference.
Diana, how did you get to work with Andrew with your fantastic chocolates?
Lots of customers suggested that I approach Andrew in Budgeons to stock my chocolates because he likes to support local producers.
Linda, how important is this store to the community?
Budgeons, since Andrew has been the owner of the store, has become increasingly of value to the community. We realised we needed a post office, so he got us a post office. He listens to what we need, but he just doesn't take, he gives so much.
If you've got kind employees, if you've got welcoming employees, if you've got people who actually give a toss about what they're saying to you, job done.
Can you give us one nugget that we can all take away, Andrew?
The one tip is to really focus on your people. If you take care of your people and you treat them really, really well and with respect and with care, and you help them grow as human beings and step up, they will take care of all the rest.
Hi. How are you, sir?
To meet you.
Nice meeting you. Welcome to my shop. Come on in.
Thank you. Amish, fantastic store. You've won many awards in a short space of time. Can you tell me what the key to your success is?
There was a lot of preparation involved when we took it over. For about 6 months we ran it as it was. We saw what the customers would like. We shared a few ideas with them. They shared a few ideas with us.
You did a lot of research before you opened the store as is.
We looked at the shopping patterns, the kind of heat maps around the shop, what kind of purchases they were buying. We looked at a lot of competition in the area.
Okay.
And seeing what they were doing, what they were offering, and how we could outbetter them. So yeah, it took us a lot of effort to actually get to that point of actually designing the shop and getting it right. So within the last year, we have refurbished the shop twice. We're looking to do it again for the third time over the next couple of months. So we'll be reaching categories, redesign the whole front of the shop based on what consumer needs, because the trend is always changing.
Can you tell us about the process that you went into with regards to the planograms and the layout of your store?
So what we realised with the original layout of the shop was customers were only walking in 20% of the shop. So when we redesigned the whole shop, we physically relocated the front door. And so what that then created was a pathway for customers to follow. So there's two pathways when they come into the front door. One is a kind of weekly shop and one is more a daily shop. So 90% of our customers, even using just one basic service, walk through 80% of our shop now without even realising what they're actually doing.
I see you have a post office. What was the reasons behind you having it?
It was sort of a logical progression to the retail side of the business. So we've already had a post office in our main store down in Southwater. In Southwater, we saw 10% uplift in sales. We found exactly the same experience in here. We saw an uplift of about 10% in sales. People come in to use the post office, and you see them shopping around the shop as well, which is really a plus for us. So yeah, great investment for us.
Excellent. Can you go into the challenges of having a post office?
I think probably the two big challenges, and if you like, words of advice to retailers is you need to have the staff multi-skilled. So not only are they trained on the retail side, but now they also need to learn the post office. The other thing, and very importantly, was to make sure that the two areas were kept separate. So you didn't have one queue for the whole operations.
What's the one nugget you could give to other retailers?
Absolutely. The shop is a continual evolution, so make sure that you continue adapting the shop.
Hello, Chris.
Hi, Sid. Nice to meet you.
And you. Hi, Amelia. Fantastic meeting you. Hello, Sonny.
Hello.
Welcome to Constantine-based stores. Why don't we go and have a look around?
It's a fantastic store. You've been open for 13 months. Can you go into your journey?
Yeah, so we took over the store obviously 13 months ago, and having sort of done our first year, we realised that we had the space at the back to sort of knock through in and make some more retail space. We realised that there was demand there for some range of wines, from our sort of house wines up to some more expensive wines like the Pliny Montrachets and those great varieties. Being a holiday destination, people want to take something home, a little something of Cornwall, so we've got some local suppliers that do gifts, and obviously just a few home furnishings, which seem to be very popular.
And is it paying off?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's difficult to say for us, but we knew roughly where we would need to be after the sort of first 12 months. We sort of exceeded our expectations there, and obviously 2017, 2018 is looking good so far, so let's hope we can continue with our success.
Some great provenance in store, fantastic products. How do you source those?
We get visits from the reps that come in and obviously promote their produce. There are some great products out there, and we've tried to put sort of one or two from each category across the shop, from locally produced wines, coffee, teas, and the big thing now is the gins. We've got a lot of Cornish gins on the market, so we'd like to try and stock as many of those as we can.
What's the challenges and benefits of running a seasonal store?
There's a great buzz in the summer, in the height of it. It's tricky for staffing, for ordering, control of stock and waste, but it's great. The buzz you have in the shop when it's busy is fantastic.
Yeah, the quiet times definitely allow us to obviously reflect on what's happened and assess our performance.
You offer some unique services in store. How do they work?
And one thing we sort of thrive on is doing pre-orders for our customers. So they'll maybe ring through or email through an order, which we'll either have ready in store for them to collect on their arrival, or we'll obviously deliver it to their house or holiday apartment.
We offer a laundry service, which is very popular. People at the end of their stay bring in their laundry. We have it taken off to Padstow Laundry to be washed and then sent back, and then when they return, they come and collect. I
think one of our unique sort of selling points is that we offer an account system for our locals as well as our sort of holiday makers. So families can come in and buy their daily groceries, pop it onto the account, and then they settle those accounts at the end of their stay.
And obviously from the customer perspective, there's the trust involved, isn't there?
Yes, certainly it relies on trust on both parties, but to us it works. We've had only a couple of sort of problems with it.
You've been shopping here since 2004. Since Chris and Amelia took over, what changes have you seen?
So yes, we've been coming here for a long time, and although Amelia and Chris have only been here a short period of time, the atmosphere in the store is always friendly. You're always welcomed by name, made to feel instantly at home.
What's your tip for other retailers?
One big tip I'd say for other retailers is knowing your customer base and understanding that market. We try and do everything we can to go the extra mile for our customers.